Finally, after 15 hours, we're here and for a great time. I remember the first time I came here in 1997, we actually able to see what East Berlin looked like. Literally, it was destroyed. It was just being rebuilt. Today, they're both one big, beautiful city together. Now, many people don't realize that Germany has a very, very long Jewish history. It goes back over 750 years. Unfortunately, there was a very sad part of the past century, but historically, Jews have settled in Germany many years ago, as we're going to learn at the Jewish Museum tomorrow.
Years ago.
Just like what feeling does it give to you as you walk between these stones? What does it feel like disorienting? Some are tall, some are low, some are short, representing different people, different ages, different cities, different parts. There are many interpretations that you can get, and every time you can come back and you'll hear another interpretation. But ultimately it's about drawing your own conclusions and remembering all those that aren't here, and remembering how we have the responsibility to continue all that they were unable to continue. It's up to us, because for us forgetting our Judaism and for us forgetting where we come from, we're continuing what they try to do to us, which is erase our heritage and our people. Started at the Berlin Wall, was the Victory Arch outside of Berlin, the Brandenburg Gate, knowing that we are here to proclaim Am Yisrael Chai. We are here to say that Jewish life lives, has lived, lives, and is gonna live through us.
And it's great to be here and be able to do this. And I think it's a good thing that we not think about what happened 7 years ago, but to think about where we are now and where we could be in 50 to 100 years.
Right. So you guys ready to roll?
Yeah.
Ready to capture Berlin? Today I actually spoke with the governor on the phone, and I mentioned to him that we're having some very important guests coming to Berlin today.
This year, we have new teachers and a new class. We are really proud to be a Jewish traditional school that learns religious and international subjects. We take part in national competitions and appear on festivals and important days. It is really fun to learn here together with other Jewish children.
Form is representing a German-Jewish joint history, or it's the Jewish-German history that we show here, related not just to Jewish Germans, but also to non-Jewish Germans.
Republic. Czech Republic has over 10 million citizens, 10.5 million. Prague has 1,300,000 citizens. It's also the biggest city. Czech Republic is a member of the European Union. Few parts of Prague. Some 800 years ago, Jews started to be more persecuted in Europe. It was very much connected with the laws that were issued by the Catholic Church, very much limited Jewish life in Europe. Jews had to move to separate areas that eventually became ghettos. Jews had to wear badges to be recognized as Jews. Jews were excluded from economic life of the society.
Tonight we're here to celebrate, to reflect, to remember the good times, the fun times, to resolve for the future, and to laugh at the funny times as well.
Well, I think it's the coolest part about this trip is that, like, you know, we could all talk about how we all had a meaningful Jewish experience, but the best part is that, like, we had fun doing it, and that's how we're going to be able to do it in the future, because if it's not fun, then we're not going to do it.
Again with the rabbi, he's always like saying Am Yisrael Chai and singing it, and we all just sing it with him because he's singing it, and it's not really anything we think about. But I think this trip is really just the ultimate depiction of Am Yisrael Chai.
And he said to us, he said, there are 21,000 names that they know that died at this camp today, and they think, they have no clue, it could be way more than this, they think there are 30,000. And to me that's crazy, there are 9,000 people. And then in another story Sean told me today, he said there's 9,000 mothers, siblings, brothers, fathers, which are unknown. That was very meaningful to me. I thought that was crazy. And
that 7 years ago, we would have been killed for going there. Forget bringing children, forget the fact of having children learning in that school. If we take our perspective and realize nothing is above us, nothing is too far or reach away from us. Everything is in our control. Everything is in our control.
I remember we had that first meeting of Ryan, Lauren, Rachel, and Janine. I said the cool thing about going to ASB Berlin, we just have to press play. We have to decide we're going, make our tickets and come.
And I say, you had 5 days full of learning from action. But the question is, what do you go away with? With what are you going back to Champaign? With what are you going back to conquer the University of Illinois? And the answer is, it lies in your hand. When you go back to Illinois, and when you become the makers and the shakers of Jewish society in Illinois, in Champaign, and you show that Judaism is proud, like you said to the mayor today. We are proud Jews, David said. Allison said, yeah, we didn't just come, feeling is beautiful. But you know something? Judaism is about action. So when you go back home, make sure that your feelings that you have here come into action.
Yeah. It's so wonderful to be here, but what a wonderful time it was.